We're going to see if we can try and grab some people to chat with at the beginning of the big one for OneDrop. David, do you have a moment? Speak with PokerNews.
All right, yeah, of course. Hi, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Sir, I'm fantastic.
It's always a special day with $1 million tournament. You're always wondering who's coming out to play, and when we see people like you, it makes everyone excited because we know we're in for a fun time.
I know I'm in for a fun time. So,
have you seen some of the players coming in and being like, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow?
You know, I've had the pleasure of playing with most of them before, and I really look forward to opportunity to compete.
It's certainly been a date in the diary in our calendar. I don't know, have you been looking forward to it for a couple of months?
Oh, very much so, yes.
And obviously sitting here in the Wynn Las Vegas, beautiful property, beautiful tournament, all raising money for a good cause. Sorry. How are you feeling? Are you confident?
I feel great. I'm playing for a good cause too. I'm playing for Facing History and Ourselves, which teaches middle school ethics and values through the study of history.
Oh, unbelievable. Brilliant.
Yes.
Right. I'm going to let you focus, maybe get some last minute practice in, run through some spots.
It's too late for practice.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Now it's how the cards go.
Perfect. All right. Let's see who we can chat with. We'll see you at the tables. It's now just trying to figure out who's playing and who's doing what I'm doing, trying to figure out who's in. Santhosh, do you have a moment? Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm so excited to play. First time I'm playing such a big tournament.
The poker community is happy to see you. I know that the poker players will be happy to see you. Are you looking forward to having a fun time at the tables? Are you focused?
Yeah, I'm focused because this is the high stakes, big tournament. So for me, for name also. So main thing is I'm concentrating on the poker only, not fun. If I have fun, I will lose easily. So I am main concentrated on the poker only.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The very best of luck. Bunch of people here. Let's see if we can butt in. Haben Sie einen Moment?
Yeah, hello. Servus.
Mario, Matthias.
Yes.
Strong German-Austrian contingent in the field today. We've seen a couple of people wandering around.
I like it. Yeah, we're a team now.
A team? Oh, come on! It's an individual game. I know you want each other to do well, but have you been looking forward to this event? Has it been in your calendars for a while?
Yeah, I mean for quite a bit, and now that it's actually happening, I'm very excited. See a lot of familiar faces, a lot of friends, so it's very nice to play.
You know the type of people who are going to be playing these events. Have you been doing anything specific, or are you coming in sort of just feeling fresh and looking forward to it?
We didn't exactly know who is gonna play it, but the excitement was huge. I mean, the last time an event like this happened was around 4 years ago by now, and now that it really happens, it's just an amazing atmosphere here.
It's part of the WPT festival, of course. The World Championship is still going on. The atmosphere is great, and once it starts playing and you know who is actually going to be in the field, it will only get more exciting.
Yeah, that's. I'm curious who wins the main event. That's also 100 left now. Big first prize. Glad how it turned out, and exciting event.
That's phenomenal. You're about to play $1 million tournament, and you've still got that poker sweat in you, trying to figure out who's going to win. Have you got friends in there? Have you got people?
I think my last close friend just busted. He got 110th, so now it's up for grabs.
Now you're just a poker fan sweating. Well, good luck, gentlemen. I wish you all the best. Let's see if Chris Brewer is chatting with Isaac. Gentlemen, do you mind if I intrude?
Sure.
Chris, Isaac, special tournaments. You're no stranger to big tournaments like this, big occasions. Are we hoping? But stranger, but excited.
Yeah, very.
And Isaac, obviously, you were again high roller regular, been here, done that, got the T-shirt and several trophies. I'm imagining. Special occasion for you as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, biggest tournament of the year, tied for the other couple one-drops I've played for biggest thing I've ever played. So, yeah, obviously it doesn't get bigger than this. I'm excited.
We're speaking there with Matthias and Mario. It's a familiar face field, but also you don't really know who's going to end up playing at the end of the day until you sit down and registration closes. So, is that difficult to prepare for, or do you kind of know who's going to be at your tables?
It's slightly difficult to prepare for. Like you just don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but I think you just try to do the best you can and show up and hope it goes well.
Good luck. Beginner's luck, I suppose.
Yeah,
will be
exactly.
That'll come in handy in a $1 million tournament. Gentlemen, very best of luck. I saw Fedor. Now Fedor was in the zone. Are you still in the zone? A man that needs no introduction. I saw you there having a quiet moment. I suppose you must have a moment before every tournament where you sit and you focus and you visualize, but $1 million tournament, you've got to do a lot of visualizing to process what you're about to do. How are you feeling? Any nerves?
Actually, no, I feel great. I just needed a moment because I just busted out of the 25K, so I took the last hour, refocused, and this is a special tournament, so I'm excited to play.
Most poker players are no stranger to busting one tournament and hopping in another, but hopping in $1 million buy-in tournament is a little bit different.
It's different, but it's not so different. It's just higher stakes, but I've played against these players a lot, and to be honest, I'm just really excited to play some poker.
There's a lot of unknowns in a field like this. You've got to prepare for, like you said, the familiar faces in the high stakes, 6-7 figure tournaments, but then also, I mean, no one's going to be flicking in $1 million tournament, but certainly there'll be people who show up and spring a few surprises. How do you prepare for that, or are you just going to take it as it comes?
I think there's no way to prepare for exactly what's going to happen. You just take one step at a time, and I'm going to play my best poker today, I'm sure of that.
First step is take your seat, back to that visualizing, get all of the memories out and focus on this one. Very best of luck. Anyone else? Adrian, do you have a minute? Sorry, are you well?
Yeah, all right, I'm prepared.
Prepared. See, the different players have had different reactions to me asking how they are. Some saying I'm focused, some saying I've just busted, I'm getting ready for a different tournament, and others like you're here, you're in the zone.
Yeah, I'm in the zone. For sure, it's a special event. I'm ready to play. Yeah.
Some familiar faces for you at your table, but also some unfamiliar faces in the tournament as a whole. How do you prepare for tournaments like this when there are a certain number of unknown players or players that maybe you haven't played with as much over your career?
I mean, that's part of the poker tournaments. When I play any main event, I didn't know most of the players. So here I know most of them, but of course a few faces I didn't play much. Just try to adapt, just trust my instincts and put in play my game that I worked really hard in the last year. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's just a poker tournament, and you need to play every hand the best as I can, and that's my plan today.
Deep run in this to make for a pretty good Christmas present.
Will be amazing. I had a really good year, and finish this tournament with a nice result will be perfect end of the year. So I'm ready to it.
Thank you, Adrian. Well, take your seat, focus, good luck. Let's go and see if we have enough success getting Phil Ivey to stand up and speak to us. So wish me luck. Everyone is sitting down, Jason. You're stood up, so you've almost volunteered yourself at this point. Okay. Is that all right?
Yep, sure. Let's do it.
Very fetching, very dashing. Have you had this in your wardrobe for $1 million tournament?
I didn't know when I was going to wear it, but today was the day. It stuck out to me.
How are you feeling? It's obviously a special occasion, amazing property, special tournament, but is it like any other for you?
I feel great. I in the last few years I've really found my stride with the high pressure situations, and honestly I can say I feel no different than I feel any other day. I feel very focused. I had a wonderful morning with my family, and I'm ready to do some work.
Poker players spending time with their family is something we're seeing much more. Does it help you ground yourself before entering sort of a high pressure environment, or is it you trying to have that sense of normalcy before you come to work, so to speak?
Yeah, it's just what feels right for me. Every day, just getting out of bed and getting to be with my kids is where I want to be right now, and it just fits perfectly. Yeah, it is grounding. You always have a greater sense of what's actually important, and if things go bad in poker and your wife sends you 2 cute pictures of your little boys at home, it's you feel better. And with me, it's I've always had plenty of reasons to want to win, so there are just 2 additional reasons to add to the list.
Time with 2 little boys earlier this morning. Now you're sat between 2 big boys in Chris Brewer and Stephen Chidwick, players you've played with before, but naturally there are players you might not have played with as much in this tournament. Does that excite you? Does that, I would hesitate to say it makes you nervous because, you're Jason Kuhn.
Well, I don't think there's a single person in here I haven't played poker with. That's the thing about nosebleed ecologies. Like, once in a while a new person will come in and maybe we'll get a random today, but so far looking around the room, I've played with everyone, so they have a good feel for how I play, and I have a great feel for how they play.
Perfect. I honestly love the suit. It's brilliant. Best of luck today.
Thanks.
Phil, real quick one. Yeah. Seated early on day 1 of the big one for OneDrop, special occasion, special tournament, special player, if you mind me saying. How are you feeling?
I feel pretty good, yeah.
Do you prepare differently for these tournaments? Obviously, these high-stakes nosebleed tournaments are special to fans, to other players. But for someone like you, is it another day at the office?
Another day at the office. It's a pretty big buy-in. So I don't prepare as far as like, practicing or anything like that. I haven't really been playing poker. I'm coming in pretty cold. But, I take pretty good care of myself these days. And I'm looking forward to playing with these guys.
So you're saying that the players at the table should look at you not as the Phil Ivey of old, but the Phil Ivey enjoying his poker.
I'm going to enjoy myself and, see what happens.
How are you you said you haven't played that much poker these days. What's Phil Ivey doing on a Monday morning if he's not coming and playing $1 million tournament?
Yeah, I just had a baby. So,
Congratulations.
Spend a lot of time with family and just enjoying family time.
Be a very special Christmas present for yourself and a kid if you go deep in this and potentially win it.
All right, let's get through today first.
We spoke to most of the tournament field in the Encore ballroom behind us, and registration is now closed with 17 entries in total. That also means that the prize pool has been confirmed, with the top 4 places being paid. A min cash worth $1.2 million. Not really a min cash, is it? And first place walking away with $7.1 million and the title of Big One for OneDrop champion. The tournament plays out over the next 2 days, so stay tuned to Poker News for all the updates as we bring you the latest champion here from Wynn Las Vegas.